I don't know where you're drawing the line. That's the problem.
U.S. Supreme Court justices on Tuesday expressed uncertainty over whether to narrow a legal shield protecting internet companies from a wide array of lawsuits. Up for debate, a federal law called Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, which protects internet companies from liability for content posted by their users. This case marks the first time the Supreme Court is examining the scope of Section 230.
I thought that Section 230...
In a major case involving Google-owned YouTube, the justices heard arguments in an appeal by the family of Nohemi Gonzalez, a U.S. student studying in France who was fatally shot in the 2015 Paris attack. The lawsuit accused Google of providing material support for terrorism and claimed that YouTube algorithms unlawfully recommended videos and messaging by the Islamic State militant group, which claimed responsibility for the rampage that killed 130 people.
And I don't understand how a neutral suggestion about...
Justice Clarence Thomas questioned the family's lawyer, Eric Schnapper, on whether YouTube should lose immunity if algorithms are, quote, neutral.
I'm trying to get you to explain to us how something that is standard on YouTube for virtually anything that you have an interest in suddenly amounts to aiding and abetting because you're in the ISIS category.
The computers at YouTube send you stuff. You didn't ask them for, they just send you stuff. It's no different than if they were sending you emails. That's affirmative conduct.
The justices expressed concerns about limiting immunity for internet companies, while also revealing skepticism that these firms should be shielded for certain types of harmful content. Justice Elena Kagan at one point lightened the mood.
You know, these are not like the 9 greatest experts on the internet.
Kagan and Justice Brett Kavanaugh both suggested Congress might be better suited to adjust legal protections for internet companies if warranted. Justice Samuel Alito questioned Lisa Blatt, the lawyer representing Google.
Would Google collapse and the internet be destroyed if YouTube and therefore Google were potentially liable for posting and refusing to take down videos that it knows are defamatory and false?
Well, I don't think Google would. I think probably every other website might be because they're not as big as Google.
Nohemi's stepfather, Jose Hernandez, told reporters outside of the court that social media companies have a big responsibility.
Well, I think they should be careful in what they showed in the media to stop all this ISIS terrorism that's really hurting a lot of innocent people. So they should do something about it.
The lawsuit was brought under the U.S. Anti-Terrorism Act, a federal law that lets Americans recover damages related to an act of international terrorism. Google and its supporters have said a win for the plaintiffs could prompt a flood of litigation against platforms and upend how the internet works. A ruling is due by the end of June.